I'll be honest with you. She's within earshot of me right now, so you know I'm telling the truth. Like, I'm looking at her basically on the couch.
What's
right
her
now.
name? I forgot.
Desi.
Desi.
Yeah. Somebody said to me, they're like, why did you name her Desiree?
Like, yeah. And
I'm like, I didn't fucking name her. Her parents, I think people think I made up that name for some reason. What the fuck?
50 years old, you dated a 21-year-old girl.
But, but she
You know what's fucked up about this? Like when Boogie started his YouTube channel, his girlfriend was 3.
Well, good thing I didn't date her then.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know if you're talking to me or Wings.
Yes, I'm talking to you because there's only 2 people in here.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have a way to know that. I'm sorry.
How do you not have a way to know that? You have a computer just like I do.
I don't know. I don't even know where you're supposed to find that out. How do I go?
In Discord. You see my little cool logo, and your logo's your mutt, and my logo's a picture of me.
I'm not looking at that.
Right
I'm not
there
looking
at the
at
top,
that.
our avatar.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how you find out, though. Yeah,
I don't know. That's how
you find out who's in there. And guess what?
Well, Tommy, I thought you said. Tommy, I thought you said
when Wings comes in, when Wings comes in,
I thought
he'll be in there too.
I thought you were saying you were calling
no.
Wings, so I just presumed
You're being obtuse.
I'm just very, very ill, man.
What do you got?
It's not. I don't trust you recording it, so I don't want to talk about it.
Do you have the gout? Oh. AIDS? All right, just checking.
I have polycythemia vera, and I'm not sleeping, and I'm stressed out of my mind.
What's polycythemia vera?
Cancer. I've had cancer.
You got cancer?
You
having a rough cancer day?
Look, I've only ever seen my in a mirror, and from what I could tell, it looks like a black hole that could destroy the universe.
How did you get in the position to do that? Could you go over that?
Well, it's a mirror, man. Just have a mirror.
Like, what did you do? You put it like where? Where was the mirror? On the wall? And you just bent over?
The mirror's on the wall. Pretty simple, yeah.
So you bent over.
I mean, you
peeled. Yeah, it is. You should be a.
The biggest issue was I had like really bad hemorrhoids, and I wanted to know what was going on back there, and I was too embarrassed to go to a doctor. So I'm like, I probably should try to figure out what's going on before I go to a doctor.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah. And then I still had to get the colonoscopy. And then I still had to get the colonoscopy, which sucked.
You know, before I got married, we used to talk about what our kids might look like if we got married. Do you guys ask each other how retarded your kids will end up if you guys?
Oh my God!
They would look like they came off Talladega Nights.
I can use that word. I am allowed to use.
Just imagine the little redhead kids with like curly hair just running around. Yeah. I want a Mountain Dew.
Hey Tom, I do have a story for you. Like, I've never cried while drinking soda, but here's a true story. Okay, I went to Krispy Kreme. I got a dozen donuts. Okay.
Oh, you sick. You.
I ate 5 of them, like 4 or 5 of them on the way home. I got them home and I realized that I was going to eat the rest of them. I didn't throw them away. So I threw them away.
You did.
And then
later
that night, I pulled them out of the trash and I ate them while I was crying about the fact that I was eating.
All fat people have this story, dog. I remember sitting in my truck one night because like I live in a hobo, backwoods town called Conway. And so like the only thing open after 12 is McDonald's. I remember sitting in my truck crying because I knew I was going to go to McDonald's and I couldn't stop myself. It was like 1:30 in the morning. It was cold.
But what did you get? What did you get though?
That day, I don't remember that. And probably a double quarter pounder. That was my jam back then. You get the double quarter pounder with the extra onions and the Big Mac sauce. That's the pounder fucking menu.
Possibility.
Well, June, I sent you a DM that Jordy said about you in our chat. Would you want to read it for us?
A DM.
Yeah, I sent it right here in Discord, but I sent you. It's actually from Jory.
Oh, Wings, you said this. Was this you, Wings? Okay.
Could you read that for us, June?
What? I don't even know what this is.
I watched bits and pieces of that June the King. Sounds like he is a 120-pound manlet. Dude, that never showed her face. Wings, in that video, I showed my face. It was in the beginning.
I said I skimmed it.
Come on, man.
I skimmed it.
It was in the first 2 minutes, though. Wings.
How much do you weigh?
To be fair, I still don't know what he looks like because we can't see each other.
That's fine. I would like to be, I guess, lighter, but I'm not 120 pounds.
I'll be honest.
50 Shades of Grey would be a novel if he wasn't rich. I'm just saying.
You say, Jordy, say that again. I have to hear it.
Which one? Which part?
About 50 Shades of Grey?
50 Shades of Grey would be a rape novel if he wasn't rich.
Yeah, right.
Let that motherfucker have like Natty Light and live in a trailer park and do some of the shit in that book.
Yeah. Come here, baby. I don't whip you.
Yeah. Motherfucker turn into Gerald's Game real quick.
Turn into Deliverance.
I don't understand why June the King, or whatever his name, our first guest, comes on the show. All right. This fucking virgin looking loser looks like he doesn't even know the warmth of a woman. All right. By the way.
Well, he's a Mormon. They don't get women.
Yeah. Well, then he should have 2 women. All right. This guy sits here and he has an archive of Wings of Redemption's life on his fucking computer. He's on his 3rd documentary of Wings of Redemption. All right. And nobody's bullying him. Why is he not being bullied? Why did he come on? Why did he come on? And why did Boogie, you sit there and cuck and go, yeah, Juke, you make really good videos. He made videos on you too.
I'll tell you exactly what. Number one, I said June makes good videos. The reality of it is your videos are boring as hell, June. If I, and I should have said this to your face when I had the opportunity, but I'll say it here. Come back on and I'll say it to your face. But your videos are boring as hell. They're about me. They're about Wings of Redemption. Could you pick a more boring fucking topic? And Wings, out of anybody who should have been pushing him back that episode, it should have been you.
Every time I tried to push back against June the King, Tommy would be like, he's good, Wings. He paints you into a positive light. Talk about the video. The video.
But that's what I'm saying.
Pretending to be sick. He's playing hooky right now.
But
I tell it to Tommy's face.
But
too.
that's.
Let me just start from the top. Give me 5 minutes, okay? Number one, I'm the son of an alcoholic, and I saw in you a lot of the things that I did not like about my dad, and we all know what my dad did to me and my family, and so that alone is enough reason
because you bring it up a lot.
Okay. Secondly, I saw this clip of you grinding on a drunk, passed out girl. And then she claimed that you sexually assaulted her. And man, let me tell you something. I got no room in my life for something like that. But then I take it even more personal when I saw you throw a dog. And listen, I know, the dog landed in a safe place. The dog could be fine or whatever. I'm a dog person. I have 2 dogs. And I love them. They're small dogs.
Are you serious?
Boogie, I think you're falling behind here. He's threw a dog a couple.
I really do not know why. I wish I can get this out of my vocabulary. I'm not a racist person. But for some reason, in a playful, weird way, I say the N-word when I'm...
What?
I really
playful,
That's interesting.
Playful, weird way, huh?
I'm still trying to understand what's a playful use of the N-word.
It's not...
I want to tell you this story about this one time we left Blade. This is so insane. We go out with him. We're having a great time. He does this thing where he'll like... go to shake a girl's hand and then steal their drink and like slam it. Blade goes up towards the end of the night, goes up to these girls, goes to shake their hands, steals their drinks and just starts slamming in them. And they're in awe, right? The drinks are for free, so they weren't even mad. They were just in awe. I lost Blade. Later that night, I'm at a Denny's. I see him stumbling into the Denny's and he sits into a booth, and I go to sit with him and he goes, seat taken. Like a scene from Forrest Gump. Right? Where the little Forrest gets on the school bus, seat taken. I'm like, are you okay, bro? He's like, I'm good, seat taken. I was like, okay. And lost him. Didn't hear anything of him, went back to my hotel. And all of a sudden I wake up and Blade uploaded a video to his YouTube channel. He's in his Cadillac and he's just crying. He's like, I'm so sad. I don't know why I'm sad. It is, what the fuck is going on? Turns out that Blade ended up in that hospital that night. They run all this test on him, and he had 3 doses of date rape drug in him.
What?
3 doses. Somebody was trying to date rape drug these 3 girls, and Blade by stealing their drinks.
Wow, that's unintentionally. It's the most heroic thing he's ever done.
Why do you hate Christmas so much, Wings?
I hate Christmas because it's a pagan holiday that it's just it's like a slave to capitalism. It's like everything else. It's like Thanksgiving. Like nobody gives a about Thanksgiving.
What do you mean? I care about Thanksgiving.
Why do you care about Thanksgiving?
I love Thanksgiving.
I care about Thanksgiving a lot.
You care about Thanksgiving because you get to eat. But like the whole meaning of Thanksgiving is a fucking lie.
It's about family and it's about being together and being thankful for what you have. You fat.
Yeah, it's about thankful of like slaughtering the Indians when they saved your life.
That I mean, come on. It was just
Christopher Columbus was a pile of junk too.
You're a mean one,
What are you, a
Mr.
Marxist?
Wings. Ooh, you really are a.
You know what they need to do?
I'll
They need to
say.
get rid of things.
Put your girlfriend on. It's much more
Boogie,
interesting.
can we just talk to your girlfriend for like 10 minutes? We'll be
Desi.
nice. We'll be nice. So you're Boogie's girlfriend, correct? Okay. Just touch your hair if you're being held against your will. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Have a good day. Yeah, have a great one,
Sounds like
Desi.
this, you be honest, Woody or Keemstar? Who you like better working with?
I've made more money under Keemstar than I've ever made under Woody.
Well, Woody was robbing you?
Yeah.
I've made. I'd say this. I've made about $2,500 on the 7 years I did PK.
Yeah, but that was back. He was
You
back.
got
in the
us.
days, so.
You don't have any Jewish friends?
Like in total,
like
that,
some friendly
that's
Jews
why
you can call up?
that's why I made
We have you.
that's why I made
got
such a
one.
big deal about like, hey,
No, I will
Thomas
knock
Hearns
you
is
out
fighter.
with a quick right hand.
What I'm just saying,
Faster
like,
than you can say 12, 13, 14-year-old on the regular.
Morning after kill, back up a little bit and give us some shadow boxing. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh,
Okay, what? 5, 4,
look at those little T-Rex
3,
arms.
2, 1, and gassed. Oh, shit, he's got a little bit left.
It's a good thing he is missing a
Say, do you
tooth,
wanna
so he
see
can put
real
a
quick?
straw in his
I'll go
mouth,
get
suck
it.
some water.
I saw a video that in middle school that you were pretty like the best athlete in school, or at least in your class, and then some foreign guy came in and whipped your ass or something like that. Not whipped your ass, like
Yeah,
athlete. And
Brian
then
Boyd.
you threw in the towel and then started getting into video games. Is that true?
No. Wait, Brian Boyd is this guy's name. I don't know where he is now. I don't know what he's doing, but like I was easily the alpha male in my class. I was the best in sports. I was the smartest kid. Blah 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 blah. I was skinny too. Like I was normal weight, height, and I didn't have really good parents growing up. I was raised by my grandparents, and they did the basics right. They're old school. But like Brian Boyd came in, and he came in from another plan, and he was bigger, faster, and stronger than me. He run faster than me. He was stronger than me. I couldn't tackle him in football. So like me with like a sixth grade education decided I need to get bigger. And how do you get bigger? You get bigger by eating all your food. So I would actually eat more cereal, and I'd go for seconds.
Nobody
at
told you that
dinner.
was stupid.
No,
Nobody told you.
No, my grandparents didn't tell me. They're like, "Oh, if you want more, buddy, go get it." And like that's how I started down the road of being fat as fuck. Like I just started ballooning up. By the time I was in like 7th, 8th grade, I was like 200 pounds. I didn't get bigger and faster. I got slower. Good morning after kill. You're saying pathetic in chat, dog. You have fucking shoes that probably have glue falling off the bottom of them. Why don't you go fucking wrap your broken hand?
I got an idea. Let's bring him in. Morning after kill. Did you break your hand?
Actually, it was just a bit of a fracture. It's pretty much healed up now. I'm pretty good.
You
But
broke your hand punching the wall.
I didn't realize that the fucking corner of the wall was made out of a steel beam. And when I was punching, I thought it was going to be plaster with a little bit of wood behind it. It'd be a little bit soft on the hand. It was not. There was no give, and my hand did not enjoy that. I wish I got off stream like 5 minutes earlier before when we was there. It's like then I would have been fine. But I kind of embarrassed myself the last stream. But that's all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot of accusations of pedophiles. Now we have a certified, verified defender. Ladies and gentlemen, Vito.
I'm just saying, look, Epstein seemed like a fun guy. I'd go to his party. If a guy offers me a plane ride, I'm going to check it out. When the kid starts trying to rub your feet, I might go, save that for, let Bill Gates have the kids rub their feet. Boogie, where's my dragon? That's what this is about.
Wait, which dragon?
See, you don't even remember.
Tommy, here's the real question motherfuckers want to know. Do you think he's that Spencer chick? Like you think when they're banging, you think he uses the God Colt voice? You think he
has a girlfriend.
He's like, yeah, take that.
He has a girlfriend.
I don't give a
fuck
if he's got a girlfriend at all because like he's over here laundering his Survivor money to this chick and like pushing her YouTube channel. Like
Yes.
like everything points to that this is a mistress.
Say so. I actually, most people, I'm not saying I go along with this, think that Camden Gerard Davis turned her down, and she filled Mama Max up with bullshit to get revenge.
I turned her down too. She looks like a pit bull.
New UFO thing that I'm doing. He just texted me, aliens didn't visit us. What the f? You're trolling me, Wings.
Why
are
he's
trolling me. Fuck you, Wings. Fuck you. Wings, get on here. Get on here right now. Anybody. I don't think this audience understands what it's like to do this show. What it's like to try to do this show. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it at all. The bull have to go through just to make sure that there's a episode out, or this happens, or this person's there, and then at the same time, right, you have the audience saying Keemstar is doing forced drama, whatever the that means. Does this look forced to you? There's drama every single day. Someone doesn't do this, someone doesn't do that, somebody up their audio, somebody agrees to come on a live show, 6,000 people here, and the guy doesn't come. Then I think I get him to come, and I think he's coming in, and he's not even home. Does it look forced to you? Is it forced? Is it forced? You try, any one of you motherfuckers saying forced drama, try to do my job. Try to make this show a reality. Try to deal with these assholes and see if there isn't drama every single day. Fuck you. All of
At the
them.
moment.
Would you be willing to show the contract you wrote up, like have Connor put it up on screen?
Yeah. There's. I'll make sure Connor sees it.
Because like I don't know what that contract states, but you ain't got to read it verbatim.
The contract says there's a letter of intent for him to purchase my cards from me. That he's going to take them and get them cataloged. He has until February 16th, and if he doesn't get it done by then, he has to return them to me. If he fails to return them, he has to pay me $100,000. That's basically what it says. On the third.
So why, if somebody's if somebody's willing to give you $100,000 for these cards, this whole collection of cards, why even bring the fake medicine man in?
Because he was the first person to offer. Glenn has now wants to catalog it, see what it's worth, and give me 70%.
Do you think Chief Flamin or Rection or whatever his name is has $100K to his name?
He says, and again, I obviously take everything the man says with a grain of salt, but he says he's got the miracle cure medication that will cure AIDS and cancer and everything else, and he's going to sell it to Walmart
why would you do
for
it, like,
several
$1 billion
a year.
As soon as you hear that, like, why aren't you out the door? I can cure AIDS. Well, then why are you driving a Volkswagen?
That stuff started coming on day 2. And on day 2, I was pretty hesitant. Day 3, he was here for all about 20 minutes.
You gave him the cards.
In podcast 1 with Wings, you were talking about how great this man is, and I'm telling you, he's a fucking kook that sells drugs.
I mean, at the end,
now
make me a mod.
Here we go. Wings, we already talked about this.
No. Here's what's happening. You either make me a mod or I leave.
We had a deal a week ago.
The deal sucks. You said 78 hours. It's been 78 hours. Make me a mod or I leave.
Hold on. Can we get Tommy in here? Can we get Tommy in here? Okay. No. I'm going to give into this one thing just to have the conversation. Mod him.
What?
Yep. Just to have, I want to have the conversation. And I actually don't blame the chat for saying this is scripted, because this looks.
No, I don't either.
This looks
I actually don't.
He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Threw you
That's
under
the
the
reason
bus.
I didn't
You
give you the
threw yourself
mouse.
under the bus, you fat fuck. How is this helping you?
I don't give a.
How any big idea you've had over the past 15 years helped you? Nothing's ever worked, and we're gonna put you in charge? Are you nuts?
Okay, I'll just leave again, bud.
Be mean. No, you're being mean to me.
No, don't leave. We made you mod. You made a deal. Now you have to stay here. You were supposed to get 2 moderators, and
I'm not gonna. Hey, first off, I'm not getting yelled at.
I'm yelling at you all I want. Quit.
Yell me again.
Quit.
Yell me
Quit, you
again.
bitch. Quit, you bitch. You want your life to be easy and stupid? Good.
all right, I'm taking his mod away. Kim.
Take his mod away.
One of the plagues of the United States right now is like, mass shootings, and it's like, how many of these are actually
that's one
people?
of the pretty big reaching theories of a lot of modern
It's
shootings.
all MK Ultra.
It all can't be MK Ultra, but the fact is that, like, how is it happening over and over and over again, and why?
I mean, you got to realize it's the same delusion I think these trolls have.
They're so wait, hold. Wait, did you just compare the trolls to mass shooters?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, well, yeah, because
they managed to get both of these guys. Everything that happens, they can somehow squeeze it in and shoehorn it into whatever that's going on.
All right, let me talk.
It's funny you bring all this crazy shit, but I remember. It was right after you and Des split up. We were covering your divorce or something like that, and then you did that thing. You were at some kind of convention or I forget what you're doing, and you did this thing where you're bouncing on the bed and you said, one for me, one for my one for me, one for my right. And I think somebody's.
Do you guys want to see what I can do? Why do I have two beds? One for me and one for my. One for me and one for my. One for me and one for my. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for my.
I don't know if it was on the show. I don't think it was on the show, but somebody said to me, he goes, "Do you think he's really ordering hookers?" And I'm like, "Yes, yes." Yes, I do. I'm absolutely not kidding around.
I did not at VidCon because I was too busy.
It's not just one clip, Boogie. In that one stream, he admitted to watching 2 child videos. In that one stream,
first off, you have no proof that they were child videos. You're taking my word. Oh, okay. But what are the consequences I need to have? What is your end goal?
I think you deserve prison, and you're lucky you're not in prison. So I think the troll should be the least that you should be worried about. Like I think, look at how much stress you go through.
Okay, you think I deserve prison? Like what do I have that will cause me to go to prison?
Yeah,
you admitting to watching child.
If you have evidence, hand it over to the cops. I'm going to judge the jury. What the fuck?
No, but listen, look at my point of view. You guys watched about the Bosch thing, and you guys were outraged. How can you not understand how us, the viewers, see this stuff about Wings come from his mouth? He admitted that he said this. Never said it's fake.
I will give you this. I will give you this, Wings. I will give you this, 007, right? The fact that Wings says he made it up, and then we have a clip from a year ago of him confirming that he did see it or whatever, but he was lying about the age. And like, I get it. I get it. How do we, none of us know what the truth is at this point because it's so convoluted, right?
Man,
but I still don't think Wings is a pedophile.
Right.
And look, Keem, I just
because we were talking about this case where this boy was 18 years old and he had a 17-year-old girlfriend, but her parents didn't like him, and she ended up giving him and his parents, because she was 17 and he was 18, hit him with statutory rape and made him a sex offender for the rest of his life. And I didn't agree with that. I felt like that was some bullshit.
Are you kidding me? That is the context.
So the cutoff age. So then you
and I said the age and I said like the age of content should be like 12. And then years later I came back and explained why I said 12.
I'm done. I kicked his ass. Listen.
Right? You know the best black joke I ever heard?
Which one?
All right. How does every black joke start?
Oh.
And then you look left and you look right.
You ever see that pee and kill?
Oh, I got another black joke. I got another one. What do you call a black pilot? A pilot, you racist? What's the matter with you?
I don't want to share because they will use this shit against me.
I did. Well, yeah, you're gonna use it against you anyway. Go for it.
No,
I did.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I've got a bevy of them. I came in from the deep south. I got a bevy of these bitches. I just don't use them.
John Stewart.
I think he's talking about you, Blade.
Big boy pants on.
Yeah, Blade, you're in.
Okay.
Excuse me. What is degenerate? I want to know. I know. Hey.
What's degenerate?
What is degenerate? Yeah. What is degenerate? What? Name one thing.
I don't know how.
What kind of a man are you? Sit up straight and tell me what's degenerate. What?
All right, you need to calm the down, dude. Like,
no, I
this
don't.
is the first interaction you've had with me, and you're coming at me real hot.
Sit up straight.
No.
Let's talk like men.
How about that?
Let's go. I'm lean forward. I'm ready to go. You call me degenerate. You call my daughter degenerate. I'm coming at you hard. Let's go.
Yeah, because she's a degenerate.
Yeah, sit back like the bitch you are. Okay. Now tell me what's degenerate.
Dude. I'm not going to talk to you.
Further. Go lie down in that. Go lie down in your couch too while you're at it. Be the full you are.
What?
Come on.
Well, I don't know why you calling me a
degenerate.
Why are you coming in all hot, dude? What the problem?
I want to know
the first interaction that I've had with you. And the first interaction I've had with you, you're coming at me talking crazy.
You call my daughter degenerate. I'm asking you to give me one example of that.
She's talking about flirting with you, dude. You're talking about that you and her have some sort of relation.
That's an example.
And then
All right, you gave me an example. My daughter.
Can you calm down a little bit? Can you chill? I didn't come at you with that energy, so can you just chill a little bit?
Okay.
Start. Hi, my name's Brian. What's your name, dude?
My name isn't dude. I'm an
My
older
name's
man.
Brian. What's your name?
I'm a